Imagine being told your entire life that you are a gold medal winner, only to reach the finish line and realize the prize was replaced with a bill you can't afford to pay. For those born between 1981 and 1996, this isn't a bad dream, it's reality. Millennials are the first generation in modern history to work harder, study longer, and yet end up poorer than their parents. Today, we're dissecting the millennial paradox, how a generation raised on self-esteem ended up drowning in existential dread. In the 80s and 90s, parenting shifted. We were the special generation. We were showered with stickers and trophies just for showing up. Psychologists call this the self-esteem movement. The goal was noble: build confident kids. But the result? A psychological schema, a mental blueprint that told us effort always equals reward. We entered the world expecting a meritocracy, but we walked straight into a global recession. The whiplash didn't just hurt our bank accounts, it shattered our identity. We didn't just lose our jobs, we lost the version of ourselves we were promised. While previous generations hit milestones like homeownership and marriage by age 25. Millennials are stuck in a state of delayed adulthood. It's not that we don't want the house or the family, it's that the math no longer works. When a studio apartment costs a month's salary and student debt looks like a mortgage, your brain enters a state of allostatic load, a chronic, low-level stress from waiting for a life that feels like it's permanently on loading mode. We are 35-year-olds living like college students, watching the progress bar of life stay stuck at 0%. Millennials were the pioneers of the digital performance. We didn't just grow up with the internet, we grew up on it. Facebook and Instagram didn't just give us a platform, they gave us a 24/7 scoreboard for our lives. Research shows that when self-worth is tied to external validation links, comments, and LinkedIn updates, mental health collapses. We aren't just living our lives, we are managing a brand. This created a generation that scores record highs in narcissism, but also record highs in clinical anxiety. We are the most followed and yet the most lonely. The old social contract is dead. The study hard, get a job, retire with a pension path was deleted while we were still typing the application. Today's economy treats workers like interchangeable parts in a gig economy machine. People call millennials disloyal for job hopping, but in psychology, this is a rational adaptation. Why stay loyal to a system that abandoned pensions and normalized mass layoffs? We didn't invent the lack of loyalty. We just learned how to survive it. We are cynical because we are observant. Despite the struggle, millennials have done something no other generation managed. They broke the silence. We have destigmatized therapy and made mental health a mainstream conversation. But there's a catch. We are hyper-aware of our trauma, while simultaneously watching the planet's climate and economy deteriorate in real time. We have the critical thinking skills to see the problems, but we lack the institutional power to fix them. It's existential dread with a side of helplessness. We aren't entitled. We're just the first generation to realize the map we were given doesn't match the territory we're standing on.